Hey guys, Dale here. Today we had the professional drivers. A story about student drivers. Let's see what kind of craziness happens here.
Hi guys, here's a story about the professionals. Mr. Harrison adjusted his tie and sighed, the fluorescent lights of the classroom humming with his own lack of enthusiasm. "Welcome to Driver's Education," he droned, holding up the textbook like a shield. "The most important class you will ever take." He scanned the three faces staring back at him, Zara, Jax, and Maya. He expected the usual mix of teenage terror and profound apathy. He was not prepared for what came next. Zara was first. She slid into the driver's seat of the worn-out sedan with a calm, unnerving confidence. "All right, Zara," Mr. Harrison said, clicking his seatbelt with the familiar snap. "Let's just ease out of the parking space. Nice and slow. Remember your mirrors." Zara did not ease. In one fluid motion, she whipped the wheel, hit the gas, and spun the car 180 degrees in a flawless J-turn. The sedan slotted perfectly into the driving lane, pointing straight ahead. Mr. Harrison's lukewarm coffee flew from its cup holder, splashing across the dash. "What? How? That's not a three-point turn," he stammered. Next was Jax. He bounced into the driver's seat with a wide grin. "My turn, Teach." Mr. Harrison, still pale and dabbing at the coffee stain with the napkin, braced himself. "The cones, Jax," he said weakly. "Just weave through the cones, please." Jax didn't weave. He sent the car into a controlled, beautiful drift, the back end swinging around each cone with only inches to spare. The squeal of tires was the only sound, followed by the acrid smell of burning rubber as he slid perfectly into the final parking spot. Mr. Harrison stumbled over to the car, his official clipboard shaking in his hand. That is not in the state-mandated curriculum." He whispered, his voice hoarse. Jax just leaned his head out the window and shrugged. Felt more efficient. Finally, it was quiet Maya's turn. She barely said a word as she adjusted the mirrors. "Okay, Maya," Mr. Harrison said, his voice trembling. "There's a parallel parking challenge at the end of the lot between the two vans. Take all the time you need." Maya put the car in reverse. The engine roared. Before Mr. Harrison could scream, she floored it, speeding backwards through the entire cone course Jax had just drifted through. The orange cones were a blurry streak in the side mirrors. Mr. Harrison squeezed his eyes shut, bracing for the inevitable, deafening crash. With a final, sharp turn of the wheel, the car whipped sideways and slid perfectly into the tiny parallel parking space. The tires kissed the curb without a single sound. Silence. Mr. Harrison slowly opened his eyes. They were parked. Perfectly. I think I need a sabbatical," he wheezed. The three students gathered outside the car, looking at their traumatized instructor. "So," Zara asked, leaning against the driver's side door with a cool smirk, "did we pass?" Mr. Harrison stared at them, a strange, new look dawning in his eyes. It wasn't fear anymore. It was awe. This was not going to be a boring semester after all. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.
Thanks for watching, guys.